12, you know me well enough to tell. 5 steps you're over. Quick cut, make your move, deliver run. 5 steps you're over. Every man, liberated man, your 2 feet in hand. Get back, this train's it coming down the track. 5 steps you're over.
Can you imagine being homeless? Now, can you imagine that as a teen? Hi, my name is Maggie Montoya, and I'm here today to talk to you about Urban Peak, Colorado Springs. The mission of Urban Peak ignites the potential in youth to exit homelessness and create self-determined, fulfilled lives. They believe in the transformational power of acceptance, the responsible stewardship of resources, and that with compassion, guidance, and support, positive change and healing can happen. The programs offered at Urban Peak include outreach, shelter, and housing. Through their outreach program, kids on the street are offered housing, shelter, and reunification with family members. They are also offered key items from clean socks to HIV tests, clean water, and beyond. This shelter is the only licensed youth shelter in Colorado Springs. Their 20-bed facility is open every night of the year, and they provide food and health clinics for youth ages 15 to 20. The housing program helps youth safely live while building self-sufficiency. Their services that are offered include case management, healthcare, family and life skills, education, employment, and safe places. Upon entering their program, every youth has access to the case managers, who help youth identify their strengths and create a plan for exiting homelessness. The case managers are trusted adults, and they are the key link as advocates for treatments and services that will improve the youth's stability and health. Throughout their health and medical care program, youth are offered programs that include medical and mental services. They have an on-site clinic which involves access to mental health appointments and addiction recovery groups for youth. Their family and life skills support including healthy relationships, such as sex education and finances. They also family reunification and reunify families as often as possible. In their education, case managers have connected youth with high school education, GED access, and post-secondary education. Their employment services offer youth to get on the road to jobs and important job skills. These opportunities prepare the youth for the next phase of their lives. The Safe Place is an youth outreach and prevention program for young people up to 21 years of age in need of immediate health and safety. Safe Place locations include local library branches. In May of 1999, a team of service providers, including the American Red Cross, Catholic Charities Marian House, and Keep Colorado Springs Beautiful, approached Urban Peak in Denver and asked them to implement a Colorado Springs program. A feasibility study was conducted, as well as a street count of homeless youth. In 2000, Urban Peak was established after a need was identified in the Pikes Peak region. In 2003, Urban Peak Colorado Springs purchased a building in downtown Colorado Springs that addressed the need for emergency, shelter, and housing options. Urban Peak Colorado Springs is still the only organization in El Paso and Teller counties that provides shelter and services to homeless and runaway teens. In a most recent Colorado statewide homeless person count, estimated 16,000 plus people were experiencing homelessness on any single night in Colorado. This count included an estimated 939 people in El Paso County, 148 of whom are youth ages 13 to 25. This comes from CU Denver School of Public Affairs. Obtaining an accurate count of homeless youth in Colorado is very difficult, though, because youth will often avoid being labeled as homeless in order to avoid stigma and bullying from peers. According to the Annie E. Casey Foundation, during the 2011 to 2012 school year, almost 2,800 students were identified as being homeless. Youth become homeless for many reasons. Some may be fleeing an abusive situation at home, or they may have aged out of foster care. Many are cast out due to sexual orientation or gender identity. One estimate suggests 20 to 40% of youth experiencing homelessness identify as lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, or somewhere on that spectrum, which is significantly higher than the estimated number of people who identify on the spectrum of LGBT+ in the U.S., which is 3 to 5% approximately. Once homeless youth are extremely vulnerable to various types of abuse and harm. Some are sexually exploited, and substance abuse is prevalent among homeless teens. Homeless youth also have a hard time exiting homelessness due to the lack of necessary life skills to become self-sufficient. According to a point-in-time study in 2015, a single night count revealed 93 youth, ages 18 to 24, were experiencing homelessness in Colorado Springs. 9% of the total homeless population. Of the 93 counted, 72 were in shelters and transition housing. 21 had absolutely no shelter on that freezing night in winter of 2015. 20 youth were also accounted for in the Urban Peak Colorado Springs shelter. The key indicators of why the homeless youth was so prevalent this year was the fiscal year of 2015. Also during this year, 528 runaway and homeless youth were served throughout Urban Peak, Colorado Springs programs and services. Their contact with 445 youth living on the street gave them supplies, and 1 in 5 of these youth were directly helped from the street into shelter, housing, or reunification with family. 143 youth this year, ages 15 to 20, found a warm, safe place to sleep, food, clothing, and access to services and shelter. 22 youth during 2015 also accessed GED classes or continued high school or post-secondary degrees. 102 youth throughout the year sought job readiness training, and 54 of these youth obtained jobs with the Education and Employment Program through Urban Peak, Colorado Springs. In their housing program, 40 young adults were supported through apartment programs, and housing and case management throughout this program keeps youth from falling back into homelessness. Their Safe Exit programs allowed half of the youth who exited Urban Peak, Colorado Springs, or programs, therefore, got into safe and stable environments. 60 volunteers also provided over 2,100 hours of service, including providing 50% of all meals prepared in the shelter for the year. I implore you to get involved with Urban Peak, Colorado Springs. Their mission is an important one, and it's the only one like it in our region. In order to get involved, you can do so by donating financially, donating clothing and items of need, volunteering time, and offering employment services, or offering your services for employment through Urban Peak, Colorado Springs. You can donate your time through many avenues. Their greatest need at this time is food services, which includes sparing 2 hours per month, where you can bring your own groceries or get creative with their kitchen ingredients and help prepare meals for all the youth in the shelter at the time. They're also looking for front desk coverage and teachers and people with skills to offer classes to help youth develop hobbies and productive skills for the workplace. They also host events, and if you are hosting an event and want to represent Urban Peak, Colorado Springs at a fundraiser or community building event, just call them and get their information. They're always looking to be involved. They're also looking for graphic designers involved in designing flyers, brochures, and newsletters to get the word out about their services provided. If you have a green thumb, they're looking for gardening and farming experts to revitalize the raised beds and gardens and help teach the youth about farming their own food. They're also always in need of non-perishable food, clothes, and other items. Their current list of items needed includes bus passes, flash drives, and gift cards for incentive purposes, helmets, locks, lights, and reflectors for the bike program, personal care items such as toothbrushes, toothpaste, razors, shaving cream, and deodorant, laundry supplies, cleaning supplies, small kitchen appliances, pillows, towels, bathroom decor, nightlights, and flashlights for the outreach and apartment programs. In conclusion, all people deserve a home and acceptance. All LGBTQ are people. All youth are people. Therefore, All LGBTQ and youth deserve a home and acceptance. Urban Peak offers a solution to a problem that is prevalent in Colorado Springs and Colorado in general, and also throughout the U.S. Colorado Springs is lucky to have a program such as Urban Peak to help fight the problem of homelessness in our region. Check them out, give them a call, donate your time or your money. Thank you. Have a great day.